guys, we're going to do some math today. We're going to start with a little review, and then we're going to review what you've worked on the last couple of days with shapes. There were 5 kids that liked basketball the most. And there were some that liked football the most. There were a total of 9 kids. How many kids liked basketball the most? Pause your video and figure it out. If you put 4, you are correct. 5 plus 4 equals 9. Remember, these 2 parts always equal my whole. The next thing I want to review is true and false. If something is true, it means that that answer is correct. If something is false, remember I could have a problem up here with the wrong answer. So that problem would be false or incorrect. So let's look at this one. 5 plus 3 equals 9. I want you to pause the video, work this out, and decide whether you think that is true or false. If you said it is false, you are correct. Because 5 plus 3, I have 5, plus, I don't have enough hands, plus 3 more equals 8. So this problem is false. This one is false, this one is correct. All right, let's look at one more. 4 plus 2 equals 6. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Pause your video, work it out, decide whether you think this is true or false. If you said true, it is true. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1, 2. So I have 4, 5, 6. So this one is true. It is correct. The last few days, you have been working on shapes. You've learned about plane shapes. Today, our target's going to be I can sort shapes that are alike and different into different categories. Okay? So, you watched a video a minute ago about alike and different. Think about what those 2 things mean. What shapes have you talked about? You've talked about a square. You've talked about a square. You've talked about a triangle. Like this. And you've also talked about a rectangle. Rectangle looks like this. You've talked about these 3 shapes in the last few days. Today, we're going to look at ways that they can be alike and different. Alike means how 2 things are the same. So we're going to look at that for a second. Alike means how 2 things are the same. Okay? So I'm going to draw some shapes up here. There's one. Here's 2. My squares aren't perfect. Not very good at it. You'd think I could draw a straight line. All right, so I have 2 squares. How are these 2 squares alike? Well, they're both the same shape. They're both the same color. They're both blue. They both have 4 equal sides. They both have 4 equal sides. And they both have 4 corners or vertices. they are also both the same size. So I can look at size, I can look at color, I can look at shape, and I can look at the number of sides they have to tell how they are alike and different. So we know that these two squares are alike. They both are the same size, they're the same color, they're the same shape, and they have the same number of sides. Okay? Well, now let's look at different. Okay? Different. Different means how things are the same, or how things are not the same. Different means how things are not the same. So, I'm going to draw another square. Okay, I have a square. I'm also going to draw a rectangle. So, we are talking about different. Different. We were talking about alike a minute ago. Now we're talking about different. So how are these two shapes different? Well, they're two different colors. They're two different shapes. One's a square, one's a rectangle. So if they're two different shapes, they're also not the same size, are they? The square has 4 equal sides. The rectangle doesn't. It has 4 sides, but they're not all equal. Okay? So, our two squares a minute ago were more alike. These two shapes are more different. Now, I'm going to draw 3 shapes on the board, and you're going to help me with the one that does not belong. Which one does not belong? Which one does not belong? I have a square, a rectangle, and a triangle. Okay? Now, my square and my rectangle both have 4 sides. So on this one, my triangle doesn't belong because it only has 3. My triangle only has 3 sides. So, you are going to complete an activity where you are determining if shapes are alike or different. Remember, I can sort them by size, I can sort them by shape, I can sort them by color, I can sort them by the number of sides or vertices they have. So work hard and look at the differences and similarities. Have a great day.